Hey, welcome back, party people. It's time for more Katawa Shoujo, episode 41. I predict that we will hit 100 by the end. I'm back. It's still hot. It's boiling hot. I have a fan, like, right here. It's my fan. It's actually lowered right now. It should be taller than this. Hashtag fan pics. Anyone out there who follows me on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking. You're in on the joke. Otherwise, you're out. You are out. Get out. So, it's still bloody boiling hot here. I know compared to most people, it's like super cold. It's like they're like, oh my god, this isn't hot at all. It's hard for us British people. Okay, so carrying on. I'm still wearing I literally haven't changed this since the last time I recorded. I have just been wearing this for like the last 3-4 days now. Things have returned to normal. Well, I transferred in at a pretty unusual time, and I can hardly say that I had a normal first few weeks here. I guess it's more like things have calmed down and reached normality. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. I've been here longer than I thought. I heard people love that voice. I actually love doing that voice. Someone said it sounds a lot like a voice Jenna Marbles does. And do you know what? I agree. It took me the longest time to work out where that voice... I don't think I copied it from anyone, but I'm pretty sure Jenna Marbles has a voice like that.
Well, gee golly. That's just super.
I love it. It also sounds a little bit like a voice that Dodger does. But either way, I love doing it. It's hard not to think about all the stuff I must have missed in the school before my arrival. All the things that might have happened in my old schools since I've been gone. I wonder where these feelings come from. Since I don't leave them much behind, probably deep inside of his balls where they come from. I have a lot more here that I like. If it wasn't this case, then I wouldn't even bother with something like student council or Shizune and Misha. I'd be hard-pressed to care about anything, if this school was how I imagined it would be. So even this feeling of a daily routine makes me glad in a way. I dread the amount of work that's going to hit me in the student council after school, enough to want to consider stepping out on my duties, just this once. Yet, it's nice to feel like there's something I can do. Alright, I better real quickly, just bear with me a sec. Shizune drops a stack of attendance sheets next to me. Oh, for God's sake. Thanks again for helping out.
Thanks again, Hichan.
Sure is a lot of work, though. I had to skip out on sign language class again. Ah, shit! I'd skip out on sign language class again, but now I'm at the level where I can understand most of Shizune and Misha's conversations with each other, so I'm not too bothered by it. But you haven't told him yet, have you? God, she's gonna be pissed at you when she finds out. Shizune still doesn't know that, though. I'm determined to keep things this way until I'm very sure of my skills. Perhaps it's a little childish of me. It's stupid as fuck. Tanabata is less than 5 days, but they're only gonna start building the stalls tomorrow.
Hichan, we might have to help building stalls again tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow? Why? What was the point of taking them apart then? That took days, didn't it?
Yup, that's right, even though Hichan wasn't there for it.
I would have helped out if you asked.
It wouldn't make sense.
Wouldn't it make sense to bore you with such cleanup duties after you enjoyed the festival so much? Wow! Pikachu! Use your Thunderbolt!
Someone said it sounded like the Egoraptor voice from Pokemon. That bit did.
Pikachu! Use your Thunderbolt!
Unintentional. It wouldn't have made much sense to bore you cleanup duty after you enjoyed the festival so much. God damn it, piece of shit. Why wouldn't the frickin' spacebar work?
It wouldn't have made sense to bore you and making you clean up right after the festival. It would have ruined the fun.
She takes liberties with translation, doesn't she? Besides.
Hichan is lazy anyway. You would have tried to run away again. Hichan doesn't like playing Foxhound.
That stings.
I think I could be more like a frog. I think I could be.
Shizune covers her mouth with her hand and starts shaking.
What?
It takes me a second to realize she's laughing. I was like, she's having like a fit or something. It's weird. Mostly because she's doing so completely soundless. It's a little strange to see, but more or less the same good-spirited kind as Misha's, without being eardrum piercing.
That's a good question, Hichan.
Huh?
Stalls!
It's a storage issue. The school doesn't have anywhere to store so many stalls. Just each one is pretty large. They won't pay for outside storage either, so this is what they decided on. It's inefficient but cheaper.
Because school doesn't have anywhere to store the many stalls, Hichan.
Paraphrase. She does paraphrase.
Oh, yeah, but they do, but they don't want to pay. Sorry, Hichan.
It's because of the previous generation. The leadership decided the outside storage costs had risen too much, and the student count. This seems weird. I don't understand why we're talking. Why we're reading this. But for us to weak-willed, they'll tell them that it's stupid to have to build and disassemble 60 stalls twice every year.
Okay. Hichan, let's eat something. It feels like we've been working all day.
We have. Now that I think about it, I am hungry. I would have had lunch, but it was really crowded today for some reason. I don't know why. Meatball special. So I decided it wasn't worth the trouble.
It's like that today because we had some especially interesting things on the sale on the side.
Like what? Oh, no, don't tell me. I guess it doesn't matter since I won't be able to eat them anyway.
We were selling special things.
Shizune looks oddly pleased with herself. I wonder what the context of that could be.
I prepared ahead of time for this.
Beaming with self-satisfaction, she produces a wide assortment of food from her bag. Magical, like the board games like appearing out of nowhere. I can immediately see that 90% of it or more was taken from the lunchroom. There's a lot as well. Isn't there a limit on how much a person could buy? Not when you got a huge aura. Oh, damn! You got a huge aura. That means these gains are definitely ill-gotten. The veal cutlet bread is always sold on the first minute of lunch. I'm impressed you managed to obtain one. Very good. I'm quite endeared to the veal cutlet. Thank you. I reach for it quickly, but Shizune immediately makes a grab for it as well. Oh, Cat Eyes is back. Her hand goes for slack for a second when it touches mine. But she immediately pushes forth with redoubled effort. That blazing, competitive spirit flashing dangerously in her eyes. Her fingers pry at mine, searching for an opening. So I heard that someone said that the reason she was so funny about you touching her hands is that kind of like for deaf people who use sign language, their hands are kind of like their mouth. So in a way, and this is just in the comments, so this is just what I read, and it kind of made sense to me. But in a way, it's almost like you're kissing them by touching their hands. And I was just like, oh, it's an interesting look at it. I guess, you know, it's pretty cool. That makes sense. The old finger aids, you know. I don't budge an inch, prepared to fight for this bread with my life. I might never have had another chance to eat this. Misha, the third wheel there, just like... I'm fully aware that if we continue like this, we could crush the bread, greatly reducing its edibility. Misha, tell her that unless she lets go, the bread is going to be crushed.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm startled she can so nonchalantly let slip that I could possibly communicate with Shizune just fine if I wanted to. I almost consider the possibility it was intentional, but I'm sure she was just distracted trying to tear the wrapper off a juice box straw. Was she signing it, though? Oh, she just said it without signing it. Isn't it obvious? I can't let go of the bread.
I can't tell she's chan that then.
She puts her palms up to the sky and shrugs. A wide grin on her face.
Why not? Because you two have a stake in this, so I can't trust you. If Shichi wants to reply, she has to let go of the bread, and then you win. Who knows? Maybe that's what you want, Chan.
It's in my throat then. Why don't you take an orange juice drink? Orange juice is in the chicken sandwiches in front of me here.
It wouldn't be fair, so I'm gonna be neutral, like Switzerland.
Damn you, Switzerland. You pink-haired bastard. Switzerland?
Do you know about Switzerland?
Of course I do. It's neutral. They're neutral. Very neutral. The only drink that... They're also agnostic. They only drink Dr. Pepper because it is the only agnostic drink. There's neither Pepsi nor Coke. South Park. Shizune stares at me cockily, the tip of her tongue sticking out slightly from between her teeth as she continues to tug firmly at the veal cutlet bread between us. Suddenly she lets go and holds her hands up, palms facing outwards, the universal gesture of peace. Was it? That's peace. I thought that was talk to the hands. Oh, like that. That, okay. Yeah, that's peace. Okay.
This seems like a poor way to settle this, doesn't it? And we might crush the bread.
She glares and her passive expiration quickly plummets into a disapproving grimace.
Hit-chan, drop the bread. We are negotiating now.
I drop the bread reluctantly. Careful, she'll go for it again. Misha's hands dart in from the side, her fingers drumming across the table as it makes its way over.
Don't mind me. I don't even really like veal. I'll just take this sandwich right here and something to drink too.
Picking them up cautiously, she immediately retreats. She has the right idea. I could just pick something else. There are lots of delicious things here. The chicken katsudon bread is also a popular seller, ranking high in taste and demand. But I've already eaten one before, and I desire this cutlet thing.
You're so immature, Hisao. There wouldn't be a problem if you just picked something else. The chicken katsudon bread is delicious.
Why did she pick something else?
You're so immature, Hichan. Why did you pick the chicken katsudon bread instead? It's delicious.
But I've already eaten that.
But I don't want it. I want it. Hichan, why are you so obsessed with eating the veal cutlet bread specifically?
It's hard to get normally. Rare things are more delicious.
Acting like a child. Acting like a kid, Hichan.
Why don't you eat the chicken bread?
Why don't you eat chicken bread? I want to eat the veal. I want to eat the veal. Ah! But Nan, I don't think it's a death. Nan, Kitty's being a dildo again.
I know a kitty who's staying with mommy tonight.
I think I made that joke here today already, or in this thing.
It's not important.
Turning bright red, she smiles cunningly and continues. Oh, she's playing me.
There's no reasoning of you, so it looks like there's only one way to settle this. We're gonna have to play for it.
I propose a game of. I propose a race around the world. First one back gets the chicken. She runs off and then I eat the chicken.
That doesn't matter. We'll play for it instead.
Somehow I expected this. It's the logical conclusion. Shizune has been studying for a long time, pretty much continuously up till now, with our finals over. I guess that surplus energy has to go somewhere. Play what?
The oldest game known to man, upon which the fate of nations has been known to rest.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. The oldest game known to man, upon which the fate of nations has been known to rest. Rock, paper, scissors.
I always play rock when I play rock, paper, scissors, because I stubbornly believe that nothing beats rock. Paper does not beat rock. You put a piece of paper and a rock next to each other, rock beats paper every time. Don't care what you say. Paper does not automatically fold around rock. Put a piece of paper and rock, you throw them at each other, rock wins. Paper does not go, oh, I've rocked you over. That doesn't beat a rock. The rock is now covered in paper. Rock wins. Scissors died a rock. They can't cut them. Rock wins every time. It's always rock. Regardless of what you say, I always win with rock. Screw all of you.
We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Really? That sounds so serious, Hichan.
Just rock, paper, scissors. There's no humor in her expression. She's dead set on theirs. He's like, damn, rock, paper, scissors. Oh shit, man. Careful now, everybody move away. People could die while playing this. Okay. She draws her hand back, and I mirror her. Go! What about the 1, 2, 3? Go! Rock! We both put out rock. Nice. A draw. I had thought I had the perfect plan. I'd play rock. Rock is unbeatable. Shizune frowns. Yeah, rock is unbeatable. Exactly. Shizune frowns, deeply upset by this unexpected turn of events. Not as planned. Again. 2 papers. No, you play rock. Damn. Again. We both throw out rock. 2 rocks again. But a third hand is among us representing scissors.
This looks like funk. I play?
Scissors! It's like, rock.
Scissors! Sorry. It's a duel, Hichan? Dueling conduct? You're right. I really don't know.
The faster she signs, the harder it is to follow. In fact, it looks like even Misha is having trouble keeping up. What's she talking about?
One more time.
We tie again. Every time, Shizune demands a rematch, eventually skipping that step altogether and throwing rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, or scissors out of increasingly reckless abandon. By the end, the room's got like holes in it. The tables are upturned. This like giant beam shoots off across the room out the planet. Even playing completely randomly, we continue to tie. This is a mathematical long shot. Misha hovers above us, watching it all and laughing each time we draw. After 16 rounds, Shizune pushes her chair away from the table and stands up.
Enough of this, Hichan. I see what we've been doing wrong. This will all be over in the next round, so brace yourself, okay? I have studied your thought process, and I see how you play. I'm anticipating your next move and will combat expertly.
You're gonna cheat, aren't you? This is all news to me, so I can't remember what we were doing this over. Shizune grins confidently, a look of fearless daring on her face. Her cool eyes flash of pure competitive spirit as she draws her hand back, goading me wordlessly to do the same. You're like, no more, please! You've destroyed the school! This rock, paper, scissors has got it out of hand! Her form is amazing, like a professional bowler or something, just to throw a hand motion. I win with fuck you. 2 papers.
Look at that face!
I don't know how to make that face. Shizune's body immediately goes slack. She rubs the temples with a look of exasperation on her face. As she lets out a sigh so long it sounds like a tire deflating. I realized I've gotten a lot hungrier in the time we've been doing this. We can just split it. I break the bread in half and offer one half to Shizune. She takes it. Thank you. She looks at the bread in her hand, studying it. But this feels hollow somehow. Regardless of how she feels, she still eats it. All of a sudden, I see Misha observing the scene out of the corner of my eye.
Hichan! That was very romantic, I think.
Oh, come on. She laughs and takes a bite of her second sandwich. We eat in silence for a while, Shizune and I managing to avoid any other contests, and then we go back to work. As I finish up the day's usual filling, I think to myself that this might be Shizune's way of trying to start the week on a high note. After all, tomorrow is when the real work will begin. With her hands literally full building stalls, she won't be able to talk very much. It will likely be pretty dull and tiring, like it was the first time around. I'm appreciative of her effort. How'd you get the attention of a deaf person who's like really far away? Did you like throw something at them? Ah, fuck, what the shit? Throw like a rock at them to get their attention. Guess that wouldn't go down too well. It's nice to have days like this as a way of enjoying yourself before the days ahead. I think that was her idea as well. I also remember that I still have to get rid of Kenji's package. The damn thing is bulky, and somehow I've never been able to track him down since I picked it up. After student council is adjourned for the day, I walk towards the vending machines to look for something to drink. Parting with Shizune and Misha, it's a short trip, but after even just a few seconds, I start to get the feeling I'm not alone. Oh god. A pair of hands cover my eyes. It's Kenji.
Guess who?
Shizune?
It's me, Hichan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
And why did you say it was Hichan? It's okay to be wrong sometimes, Hichan. You're too proud. Anyway, after student council, you don't usually have any plans, right? So you're just going to go straight to your dorm?
Where else would I go?
Okay, that's great, Hichan. I wanted to talk to you today, so this worked out perfectly.
2 high school students alone after class in a quiet, empty building as the sun dies. The sky a romantic amber color. The cute girl says that she wants to talk. What a secretive and appealing situation. He's a lot more like, oh my, this is a very sexy situation going on here than he was with Hanago. It's likely not going to be anywhere near as exciting as I'm making it out to be, but it's fun to play it up that way. The popping sound of my canned coffee opening destroys any chance of maintaining such a cheesy mood. Sounding louder than I've thought imaginable, amplified by the context of the situation. I sigh in disappointment and relief. So, what is it?
Oh, actually, I'm in a little behind in some of my classes, and if I don't catch up, it could be a problem. I can't put it off any longer. My teacher said that I have to really stop taking things seriously, so I should listen, especially because this is the 3rd time. Sorry, I'm sorry, Hichan.
Why are you apologizing?
I won't be able to help you or Shichan with student council for a few days. It'll only be for 2 or 3 days, really. I'll definitely try and come back as soon as possible, but...
I can't say I'm happy about this. I'm supposed to be getting really busy this week too, isn't it? That's some unfortunate timing. For a second, I want to ask if maybe Shizune could pull some strings to get her out of it. But Misha looks so genuinely apologetic about it. It'd be pretty dickish of me to say something like that.
Hey, well, just get out of it, huh?
Besides, if she says it's something that can't be put off any longer, I'm inclined to believe her, considering how surprisingly serious she can be with student council duties. Yeah, I see. It's okay. You managed just Shizune and yourself last year, didn't you? So I'm sure I'll be able to. I'll be able to as well. Don't worry about it.
Really? Thank you, Hichan. Really? Yay, yay! I didn't know Hichan would take it so well. I thought you'd be worried with how you're going to be so much work with Tanabata coming up and everything.
Damn, she knows me oddly well.
But Hichan is so composed. I'm glad.
Yeah, you're sort of right. I was thinking about it, but it's not that big a deal. I'm not gonna freak out over that.
I'm freaking out inside, man!
It's gonna be a little annoying passing that pad back and forth to talk to Shizune, though.
Use your fucking sign language or I'm gonna punch you in the dick. Hichan, just tell Hichan that you can use sign language too. I don't understand why you won't.
Not yet. I can understand most things already, but I want to be really sure. Actually, I wouldn't mind. The secrecy is killing me too. And it would be nice to be able to talk to her in a real conversation. Don't worry, I'm gonna have to tell her eventually. I want to. Actually, I'm trying to think of a good opportunity for it. How about every fucking time you see her?
That won't be a problem, Hichan.
Why not?
Well, because I kind of told Hichan that you could already understand her. Fucking bitch, what? She was worried about the same thing, that you wouldn't be able to understand each other. So, I was worried, but it worked out fine in the end after all.
I lose it. I'd get up and run around, but I'm only wearing boxers right now. It's very hot. I've been in boxers and vest all day.
Do you know how stupid I look now? I sat there for like half the damn day acting like I couldn't read sign language, and you seriously telling me that she knew the whole time I could. She's probably thinking, this guy's a complete jackass, pretending he can't understand me. I just made a total ass of myself. How could you let me do this? Misha frowns, seeming Hichan! I'm calling Hichan. It's your own fucking fault! It's your own fucking fault, don't blame her!
Misha frowns, seeming lost for words and realizing that I'm taking this differently than she might have expected. She doesn't speak again until after seeing that I've calmed down.
But, Hichan, I think it's definitely for the best.
Fuck. She says without batting an eye, having waited patiently for my panic to say it. The cheerful delivery of her words make it seem like she sliced out the time between when she dropped the bomb on me and now. It's pretty funny in a way. You have such a one-track mind, do you know that?
Yes!
The damage is done. If Misha can believe that things will work out with such unflinching surety, then maybe it's worth giving it a chance. And if things don't work out, I'll run as fast as I possibly can. To try and make it up to me anyway, just in case, she offers to buy me another drink from the vending machine. It's a very small token of apology, but I suppose it's the thought that counts. And her thoughts are sincere. Plus it's a free drink, so I accept. Chicken sandwiches. Uh-oh. It's so dry. Oh, no. I throw back my daily fistful of dills with a glass of water pills. After a solid 8 hours of sleep, I don't really know what I was afraid of last night. As I chew a particularly large tablet in half, I continue to rationalize my worries away. Shizune knew I was taking sign language classes all day yesterday, and didn't make a big deal out of it. She might be mute, but doesn't mean she can't make her feelings known. No, in fact, it seems like she's all the more direct for it. She doesn't beat around the bush or hold back. She always makes herself clear and apologetically, so there could be no mistakes. So if she wasn't mad, then it's unlikely she would be at all. And on top of that, I didn't do anything wrong anyway. But as that fear of mine recedes, the thought of spending a couple of days with Shizune without Misha takes its place. I hadn't really thought about it yesterday, but the idea becomes more and more intimidating. It's true, I can understand sign language pretty well, but I would definitely hesitate to say I can understand it above a basic level. And if she were to speed up her signing, which she does quite a bit, I don't think I could keep up. Signing, too, is not my strong suit. Doing both at the same time like Misha can is still a distant dream.
Hichan!
What?
Don't forget you said you were helping out with the building stall today, behind the school after classes are over, okay?
I know.
Last time you helped out, Hichan, really appreciated it. This time it's even more important, so skipping out is unforgivable, okay?
I want to ask why that is, but there isn't an opportunity to. Besides, Misha is behind her in her classes, so it seems like a bad idea to distract her now that I know that. I can always ask her at lunch, which is what I end up doing.
But stop, because, Hichan, a festival that celebrates a town is exactly what it sounds like. It's to celebrate your home and its history. Tanabata is different. It's for wishes and lovers. Ooh. That definitely makes it more important, doesn't it? Yeah, naturally it would be.
I think something's going to happen with me and Shizo on that then. Is that really what it's for, though?
Hichan, you have no sense of fun.
She puffs out her dark cheeks in displeasure before blowing out the air like a deflated balloon.
You have to appreciate things like that, even if it's just an excuse to eat interesting things and dress up in the end. I'll be disappointed if you don't, okay?
Before I can say anything, she turns to the side to inhale a croquette. That's how I eat. I inhale food. After classes, I meet Shizune behind the school, where it seems she already set everything up sometime yesterday. But next time we will do that, because now I have to edit this and get it up because I'm running late with this one, and I have to go and live stream in a bit. So, thank you for watching, guys. I have been Millbee. This has been Katawa Shoujo, and I have spent this whole episode in my underwear. See you next time.